Hello everyone, I'm going to get my hair up out of the way and let's get started. I'm using CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation. A long name, but a great foundation. You can find it at any drugstore and it lasts all day and provides really great coverage. Now I'm priming my eyes with Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer, but any eye primer will do. And this is going to ensure that my eyeshadow does not crease throughout the day, and it will also help the eyeshadow look beautiful and pigmented. Now I'm going in with a bronzer, but any light brown, almost skin tone shade will work. And I'm using a fluffy brush and going into my crease with it. Just blending that into the crease. And this really helps provide a smooth, blendable canvas for our darker eyeshadows to go on top of later. Especially with smoky eyes, dark colors have a hard time blending. So laying down this first color really helps with blending later. Now I'm going in with this beautiful jewel tone green shade called Loaded. It's from the Urban Decay Smoked palette. My camera washes out a bit of the color, but it really is a beautiful shade. And I'm going in with this very standard normal eyeshadow brush. I think it's an Avon brush. I've had it for probably 5 or 6 years, and it's just a really great standard brush. And I'm packing that color all over my lid. No rhyme or reason, just all over the lid. Doesn't have to be a perfect shape or anything. What's really great about this look is you can substitute this green color for any color, for purple, a blue, brown, black, gray, anything really, to get a nice smoky eye. You don't need to use 1,000 colors. You don't even need to use 5 colors. I'll just be using 3 here. So just getting that color on, and then I'm going in with the fluffy brush. I'm not really adding any more color onto it. I'm just using it and blending out the edges, going along the edges of the green and blending it out. You can see that it's just softening that line of shadow. And with smoky eyes, the key is to blend, and then blend some more. You can't blend too much. So just take your time. Blending and blending. Now I'm going in with this creamy off-white shade. And I'm going onto my brow bone, both to highlight it, and what's great is especially it's easy to get carried away with dark eyeshadows. So if you feel like you've gone too heavy with the dark colors, which it's very easy to do, this can help bring down some of that darkness. Now I'm going on to my other eye, and doing the same thing. I'm speeding it up just a little bit, going in with that green all over the lid. Doesn't have to be perfect, just getting the color on there. Then going in with the fluffy brush again, blending out those hard edges. And then going in with my highlight shade. And finally I'm going in with that fluffy brush one last time and giving it one good blend. Like I said, a lot of blending. Now I'm using a smaller brush. You can use an angled liner brush like on the left, or a short smudgy brush like the one on the right. I'm using the one on the right. And I'm basically repeating the same thing that I did on my top lid onto my bottom lid. Taking the bronzer, going back and forth, laying a little bit of a smooth foundation for the dark shade I'll be putting on. And this really helps create a faded, transition, smoked out look. Again, blending back and forth. And then just like on the top lid, going in with the dark green shade right there and putting that right on top of the brown. And blending, blending, blending. Blending is the key word of the day, I guess. Just really take your time. Really a very simple look to pull off. Now I'm using a black eyeliner. This is the Rimmel Scandalize eyeliner. And I'm using that in my upper waterline, the tight line, just to bring some emphasis to my lashes. And I'm using Jordana Eyebrow Powder Duo in the color Light. I like to use this on the inner half of my eyebrows to create a more natural finish to them than using like a harsh pencil. And now I'm going in with my Anastasia Brow Wiz pencils in the colors Medium Ash and Ash Blonde. And I'm going to use those to really carve out the outer half of my eyebrows. I like big, bold, thick brows. I wish I had them naturally. But obviously you don't have to fill in your brows quite as much or at all if you don't want to. And now I'm using Bare Minerals Original Foundation to set my foundation that I put on in the beginning. And this provides a really flawless finish that lasts all day long. And now I'm going in with that bronzer that I used on my eyes, on my cheeks, around the perimeter of my face to warm it up and to just bring out the natural contours of my face. And this is Jordana blush in the shade Touch of Pink. It's a peachy color with just a touch of pink. And I love blush, so I'm just smacking it on there on top of the bronzer area. And my favorite highlighter, Mary Luminizer from the Balm. It is intensely pigmented and shimmery, so just a couple light dabs. This thing will last forever, but it is so good. And I'm doing it on my cheekbones, on my Cupid's bow, anywhere I want some dewiness and light. Alright, so I'm taking the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the color Milk. It's a white creamy eyeshadow stick, and I'm tapping that into my inner corners. And then I'll be topping it with Mary Luminizer, the same I used on my cheeks, just to create some light in my inner corners there. And I'm also taking the luminizer and putting it on the center of my eyelids. It really helps to lighten up the look a little bit and create some really pretty dimension when you close your eyes. The light just catches it. And now I'm using Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This is a fantastic mascara, the only high-end mascara I've ever tried, and it has been worth it. I haven't been tempted to try any other high-end mascaras, but this one, definitely worth it. And this is CoverGirl Clump Crusher mascara. It's a water-resistant mascara, and I like to use this because I'm a crybaby and I tear up fairly often, and so this just is a little safety guard for me in case I tear up. And this is Wet n Wild Fergie Daily lipstick. It's a great nude lipstick, and I'm gonna top it off with Urban Decay Naked Lip Gloss. This stuff is awesome and it smells like chocolate mint, so can't get much better than that. And I'm gonna set it all with Urban Decay Chill Setting Spray. It will give a nice finish to the skin and make it last all day. So I'm letting my hair down, and that is the final look. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial and that it made doing a smoky eye maybe a little less intimidating for you. I really encourage you to try different colors rather than just buying a black and smacking it on there. That can be very hard to work with and scary. So color is a great way to do a smoky eye. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.